Moving forward, come up to your feet. Move your trainer through your legs, more to the back of your mat. And have a seat with wide knees. This is a nice substitute for easy pose. So if anything's bothering me in Sukhasana, easy pose, this is a great version here. And it's a great place to practice some tuning in to energy, to nervous system, to breath, and giving it a chance to calm down. Let's start with a square breath. Inhale. Hold that breath at the top. Let it all go. Soak in that space, stillness at the bottom. Inhale, relax. Pause and be present. Exhale and accept. Feel the resistance float away, wash away with the exhale, and surrender in that emptiness. I'll take your right or left hand with your pinky finger on a nostril and your thumb on a nostril. We'll be inhaling through the left. And the easiest way to remember alternate nostril breathing is to know that except for the beginning and the end, each side exhales first and then it inhales, and then we switch. Except for the beginning and the end. So we'll start with an inhale to the left side, and we'll go with that square breath cadence. In through the left. Pinch both of your nostrils closed and hold at the top. Remember that mantra. Accept as you exhale completely through your right side. Pause at the bottom of that breath. Right side, inhale. Pinch your nostrils and hold without stressing or straining. Exhale, left side. Be still and know. Inhale, left. Both closed, pause. Exhale, right. Pause. Inhale, right. Relax. Both closed, be present. Exhale, left, accept. Surrender into that still space. Our last time across and back, your first two fingers can rest between your eyebrows if you need them to. Inhale, left. Pause at the top. Let it all go through your right. Stay. Inhale, right. Stay. Exhale, left. And as you stay, lower your hand. Check in with your state of being. Make sure you're ready to move. Hold on to your trainer. Come on to your knees. Again, just for simplicity's sake, why don't you turn your mat and orient it the way mine is? We'll go toward each other. Be easier to follow. Really easy to follow. Maybe sometimes away, but you've already done it, so you can figure it out pretty easy. Put the, try this. You might move forward or back after you get here, but try the arches of your feet on either side of the trainer legs. Knees hip width apart like rower checks. And then take the leg that's farthest away from me and step it forward. Now we're not lunging so we bring the knee behind the hip. We're not doing that here. This is a different version of camel. So we're actually stacking knee, hip, shoulder, ear, and then taking that into a beautiful rainbow. Put that same side hand on your front knee, connect knee right over top, and then add that arm in, breathe in. Reach back, look back, find your trainer. Draw your hips away, your chest away from the trainer as your hand reaches back for it. You could be on fist, fingertips, palm. Other arm, the one that's on your thigh, lift that one up. And connect to the big bow, the soft camel hump. Then bring that hand that just reached towards the sky, bring it to your chest. Tuck your chin in slightly, lengthen the back of your neck. Breathe deeply. Feel what you feel, soften what you need to. Connect stability where you need to. Stability and ease. One arm comes up, tuck the chin, hand to your thigh, other arm up, breathe in. Both hands come to the earth. Switch sides. When you come up, check your knee, hip, shoulder alignment. Not coming into the lunge where we bring the hip forward of the knee, but staying right over top of it. Front thigh gets that same side hand. Other arm reaches up, breathe in. Imagine you're drawing your pubic bone up towards your sternum. Low ribs drawing in. The bottom notch of your sternum. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, look back, reach back. Find the trainer, and then look forward again once you know where it is, once you know where that corner is. Press into the trainer with the arm, reach the shoulder back, reach the chest and the hips away. Other arm, the one on the thigh, gets to reach up, breathe in. Reaching back. Now think about your spine as one long line. Does your neck tend to do more here than the rest of your spine? Does it go like this? So you've got this nice long line and then a good at the end. Bring it into the same line from your tail out through the crown of your head, hand to the chest. Try tongue to the roof of your mouth for support. One more breath. Arm comes up. Hands come to the earth. And then sit down so that your knees are in front, feet are in front, and the edge of the trainer is just below your shoulder blades. Just below your shoulder blades. Just at the very tip, you can kind of feel if you go up, oh, there's my shoulder blade. If you go down, that's just rib. but you can kind of feel the tip of those shoulder blades. Bend your knees. Draw your feet in. And pause here for a moment. What a great place to be. Nice compensation for that back bend. And slowly let your knees fall towards me. And bring your hands behind your head. Make a hammock for them. Make a hammock for your head. Draw your skull away from your shoulders. Lengthen your neck. Let's do a little side bending here. Breathe in one side. Breathe out other side. Two more breaths. A nice extension through the upper back, the thoracic spine. Exhale. And you've got a little twisting going on, a little rotation through your center. Tuck your chin down, bring your hands down. Stack that knee on top of the knee. Draw the feet out a little bit. Lift up just enough so you can turn toward your trainer. You might have to adjust hips a little bit. And let your trainer support your chest right above the nipple line. Let the arms reach out. You might cross one arm to support your forehead. You might let your head hang. See what works for you. Surrender your whole upper body into the trainer, your head onto your arm, your hips, and your legs to the earth. Adjust your trainer as you need to. Adjust your body as you need to. Find a good spot that allows you for that fourth step to surrender. Check and see if you're really deep into your breath. Invite yourself to return to it. I'll start to lift by drawing your hands back on the trainer. Lift up. Come onto all fours, facing your trainer. And where the edge of the trainer is, put your hip crease right around there. It could be a little bit above, it could be a little bit below. You'll feel everybody's got different proportions all over the place. So this thing is one size. We got to figure out how to fit it to us instead of fitting us to it. No expectations. But I start with the pubic bone in the hip crease. You could go a little bit below there, above there. Put your hands on the frame. And pull the elbows in, lower down. Hold on to the corners here and pull as if you're trying to move your trainer back. Pull and let that help you bring your shoulder blades together and open your chest. And you can straighten your legs, tuck your toes under, press back through your heels, lift your belly, and rather than lifting your chin, lift the back of your skull. A supported cobra. Keep lifting your belly and your thighs. Press back through your heels and pull the trainer legs back. Back of the skull comes up. If you gaze, you might gaze between your eyebrows to gaze forward, but not lift your chin. Then push down into the trainer, roll your shoulders back and down, even more modified, or I don't like to use the word modification. How about a different version or a supported upward facing dog? And while you're in that upward facing dog, could you do a little bit of a cat pelvic tilt? You know what your pelvis feels like when you do cat pose? Could you do that while you're here? Gently, without strain, but maybe on your next exhale, draw the hip point up, the tail reaches down, the belly pulls the front of that pelvis up. Lower the knees, wiggle the tail back. Now, when your knees lower down, they were towards me, they are going to go away from me. My knees will go away from you. Your knees will go away from me. Your bottom hip is about in the center of the trainer, approximately. Your knees are stacked over there away from me. And then you can lower your chest up right above the nipple line. And if the trainer's not in the right place, move it, make it comfortable for you so that you can sink in here. Inhale. Relax. Take another breath and be present. Notice what would be helpful to accept in this moment on your next breath. And what's the experience of surrender? Not the idea, not the mental concept, the mental construct of surrender. But what does that feel like? What gets in the way? And how can you deal lovingly with what gets in the way? Lovingly, accepting, with compassion and understanding. Maybe notice those things that get in the way and devote some more time and attention to them. Explore, investigate. Use that information for self-healing. For cleansing. Come on around. You're turning your back now toward the trainer. You might move that knee back to find your foot. Try to hit that place just below the shoulder blades. And hands come behind the head. Make a hammock for your head so the weight of your head isn't held by your neck. Oh, neck is so soft and loose. Take some side bends. Breathe into one side. Breathe into the other side. Breathe out to the other side. Or whatever feels good to you. Breathe in. And let go. Can you feel the liberation, the freedom through that breath? One more. Let it open those floodgates of okayness, of enough, of just right, like Goldilocks. Let your chin drop and your hands lower. Bring your sacrum, which is that fused vertebrae below your lumbar spine, above your tailbone, back to this bar, crossbar on the trainer. Come in contact with it so you can feel it. Now, all forward bends need to begin with the pelvis bowl, the pelvic bowl tipping forward. That's where it needs to begin. So if you still feel your pelvis pressing back against that bar, bend your knees a little bit more, And then see if you can let the tail reach back underneath the trainer and the sacrum come away from the bar. So you start your forward bend with this beautiful forward pouring of the pelvis, which will help your lower back, and then everything can come along for the ride. Breathe in, reach back to your trainer and push a little bit. Slide the thigh bones back, but pour the pelvis forward. See how this feels to you to push back. So some days I don't want to straighten my legs, some days a little bit, some days a lot. You pick. And then you can feel the difference. Roll the pelvis back. You feel that connection there with the sacrum against the bar. Move the sacrum away from the bar. Roll the pelvis forward. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, walk your hands forward. Still keep the nice long length of the spine. You haven't rounded yet. You haven't flexed. Now start to slide down your legs. I'm not trying to reach your toes here. That's not what this is all about. We're just trying to get a nice length, sweet, soft, gentle length through the back body. Those knees are soft, not locked. And after you take one more inhale and lengthen, tail to crown, reach out. Let your shoulders come away from your ears and your head fall between your legs. How would it feel if you stopped doing everything? You just stopped. Instead of holding this posture, you let the posture hold you. How does that feel? Just let the posture hold you. What happens when it's only your breath? No muscle. No energy, no effort. Effortless. Notice your state of being. I'm staying here for our 4 steps. Relax. Embody the relaxation. Embody the presence. Who are you right now? Where are you right now? What's the experience of this moment? Embody acceptance. What does acceptance feel like? Maybe a bit peaceful. Maybe it feels hard to get there. It's okay too. It's a practice. And lastly, what's the experience of surrender? Draw your belly back into your spine. Gaze towards your toes. Draw your shoulders back. Reach back. Find the trainer. Let it help you lift up and open your chest. Still hinging at that hip joint. Over. Pouring the water out of the front of the pelvis. Lift your arms out to the side. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Exhale. Now, you take your body and just pivot it. Your hips are going to stay in the same place, but your legs and your upper body will change places so that the calves go back up on top. And let's let those hips go from all that hinging into a butterfly where we started. And And let's let our arms come out into a cactus. Let gravity be our best friend. With the jaw, the skin on the face, and our tongue. And guide yourself into the surrendering process. The process of nothingness, but allness. The process of going inside to be one with everything and everyone. And let's bring our relaxation as a prayer for the whole world. Solidarity and relaxing in a process. And to be present in this time and place. To allow ourselves to feel whatever we feel. Acceptance for everyone's different reaction, including our own, to each moment, to each circumstance. Right now. And for me, it's surrendering to trust. Surrendering to trust in something much bigger than myself. Much greater, much beyond my mental comprehension. It's something that I can participate in and cooperate with. And let hold me and guide me, protect me. And let me be one. You could stay in butterfly if you wish, or replace your calves on your trainer. And keeping the inner arms upward, the inner arms turned upward. Let your arms come into an A-frame, A-frame. Got a little teepee from the crown of your head through your fingers. Let's have a little quiet time. Begin to roll onto one side. Pillow your head. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Connect with the you that is everyone and everything. The you that isn't separate. The you that is all love, which casts out fear if we go to it. The light that shines into the dark places, which are okay. part of life that illuminates them and the reality of what they really are, without judgment or condemnation or expectation. Let your light shine. Let others see it through your thoughts and your words and your actions. And let it be completely for you, so you know it is completely for everyone. Let's bring ourselves up to sit. Giving thanks to our non-judgmental, supportive partner, to one another, to ourselves. As we breathe in through the last time, relax, feel it. Go back to it today. Be present. Accept. Surrender. And I leave you with one beautiful Om if you wish. Om encompasses everyone, all higher powers, everyone and everything, the universal love in us all, breathing in. Thanks for joining me to be gentle with yourself so that you may be gentle with all those that you wish to be gentle with.